Okay, let's get that Sneasel. My Hitmontop is done here now. So I can just, I'll purify you the next time we're over in the place. Just put you down here for now. And meanwhile, Suicune, that just kind of randomly went in with that standard Pokeball, you can come in now, and, you can start working towards getting your heart opened up and stuff. Same with Entei. Entei still doesn't have a Fire-type move available, so... it seems like these legendaries especially, I need to grind at a little bit to unlock their hearts and stuff. So, best to start doing it sooner rather than later, so we can actually use some Water-type and Fire-type moves on them, and then eventually Electric-type moves on Raikou, Alright, down we go. How long have I been streaming this game? 5 hours, wow. How long were my other streams of this? I was at like 9 hours or something before in this game, right? So they were probably around like 4 or 5 hours before. Maybe. So yeah, doing a bit of a longer session of Pokemon Colosseum here. It seems like. I'm starting to get a smidge hungry. Whoa, I haven't eaten a whole lot today. I'll keep on going for a decent while here though. I do have to be up at a reasonable hour tomorrow, because as I mentioned like much earlier this stream, I gotta be up to help with the Fragapalooza panel tomorrow at this like event thingamabob, which I can show like the thingamabob. I think I got a notification earlier about yeah, they had the thingamabob set up and stuff. If I go to display capture, yeah, this thingamabob here, Fragapalooza's at the esports expo thingamabob. So I don't know what exactly is going on with this esports expo. Apparently entry is free, interestingly enough, and parking is free as well, so won't be too bad for driving. So, my day tomorrow is gonna be, like, spent back behind here. Is gonna be the case. Could have been today as well, but after staying up until, like, 3 in the morning, doing Peculiar Potions editing, and since there was enough help for today anyway, I was like, yeah, no, not happening. I gotta take today to recharge after that. Let's play some Pokémon Colosseum. So here we are, So yeah, I won't be able to do, like, a super duper crazy late night stream tonight or anything like that. Won't be able to go into the wee hours, because I gotta be there. Yeah, that's just the shade that you are. I like the vivid pinks on like the hairs, the leaves, the whatever the heck. Look at that, Suicune, and a standard Pokeball as well. So you're gonna start liking me some more as I use you and stuff. That sounds weird when I say that. I'm fairly certain you're Dark Ice. Something like that. Do I still have... No, I closed the freaking tab there. Or is it just when you evolve? Which the evolution was only added in later gener... I don't know. Let's just do this. But yeah, let's see here. I wonder if you should do a Peculiar Potion watch party in the Discord when Season 1 finishes. That would be interesting. That could be something interesting, even just, like, streaming it, going into, like, Discord voice call and, streaming things and, discussing things out. Because there are, like, some interesting notes that I could add as well. Of, like, behind the scenes. Where it's like, did you know? Oh, that was quick. Like, one of the fun facts that I've dropped before was, did you know that our mysterious adversary, which has now been revealed as Implexos, is, present even in episode 1, but, like, really subtly? I've mentioned that before. If we did that, I could always point out where it is. So yeah, I've had these plans, like, from the get-go. Is the case. Suicune! Yeah, the bar barely goes down with that, so yeah, I'm gonna take a decent bit of grinding here. But yeah, as well, so is Carvey. Yeah, there are some things. Oh my god! Which I'm also gonna need, like, some help here coming up. So, there's episode 26 that went up today. My god. I'm working on 27 right now, which is gonna be, like, the slime farm. And I haven't made it. I made it last night, so I can include, like, the little sneak peek of next time in the last one as we do and stuff. Sure, do that to hit the sneeze a little bit later, I think. I'm gonna need some more help coming up here, because 28 is when is gonna be the next thing, essentially. So, the current, like, roadmap of plans for things is, like, yeah, the one that went up today is the berry one. Next one is gonna be, like, the slime one, is, like, the last, probably, big project that's being done around here before, like, before the end of Season 1. Then episode 28 is gonna be out getting, like, the next entry thingamabob, which means I'm gonna need, like, a group of Dudos that's gonna be where I finally show off, like, the kingdom that I've been working on in the background along with some other dudos, is the case. Finally gonna be able to show that. I think it's in a done enough state. I think. I wouldn't mind making, like, some more buildings and stuff, but, like, it is enough. Like, you look around and it's like, there's already a lot going on here. You know, there's already lots of buildings and stuff like that. So that'd be, okay, maybe that's a little bit too much for whittling down too slowly there. So that'd be 28, and then 29 would basically be, like, set up for 30, and then 30 is, like, yeah, this is where, things happen. Some crazy things happen, and then I can call off the series for a little while and take a little bit of a break, is the thing. Which I'll preemptively say, apologies for leaving things off on a cliffhanger. Will be the case. Sure, do this. That's my current roadmap. So, yeah. That means that I am also going to need... I haven't recorded the second half of episode 27 yet. I am also going to need things to go a little bit crazier in the second half of 27. Which I'll figure out in the coming days. And then, you know, then I'm gonna need, like, 2 instances of said kingdom for that there. Like, I'll probably have, like, the fully intact one on the server, because that's where you can do, like, scenes and stuff then. So I'll probably do, like, some clever editing magic where it's like I download the server world onto my local PC, have it as a save on my PC, ruin the kingdom, make it look all, like, wrecked and old and no one's been here for a long time and stuff like that, and then just, you know, switch from the server to, like, my own local world when I'm recording and stuff like that to give the illusion that it's the same thing, Bob. When it's not, just for the sake of, like, easiness, so that, you know, I can get through things a bit easier there. And then, yeah, record some scenes of having taken place in the past on the server and stuff like that with, like, the fully intact version and stuff. Again, I wouldn't mind making, like, some more buildings before that point, but, you know, there is enough now. Like, it is a full community place thingamabob. Gosh dang it, man. Why, Survivor? Why you do this to me? So, yeah. That's my roadmap thingamabob here. Pyramid Ship still has the Santa hat, too lazy to burn it off. I mean, the whole server's still called Harmonia's Holiday Hideaway, speaking of, like, holiday stuff that's still sticking around. But that's not because of laziness of not changing it. That's because I literally could not figure out how to change it, was the thing. Like, I tried changing the name in server settings, and it would never let me, so I think it's just perpetually called Harmonia's Holiday Hideaway, which is really silly. You know? So, there's that. I don't know, maybe I can do slightly more with that. Alright, this is gonna be a slow battle here, holy crap. Yeah, come to your senses, Suicune. My goodness. So yeah, that's what Peculiar Potions is looking like here for the near future. Okay, I can probably do one more of those, I would imagine. Whoa! Look at that animation! Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm actually, even though I'm really busy with all kinds of projects around here, and, you know, starting Colosseum at this point might not have been a good idea from that perspective, I'm kind of glad I started Colosseum when I did, so I can include animations like this in the Scarlet Violet video essay, being like, you want to see some cool Pokemon animations? Look at that! You know, I don't know, just chuck a Pokeball over at that Sneasel over there, and stuff, and Shadow Rush that Seviper, is all we can do. Throw the Snag Ball! So yeah, I already know, like, generally how the story is going to go overall. I've had it mostly planned out since before the series even started. But how I'm actually going to execute it in video and, like, what order things go in, that's where I need to, like, still figure things out. Oh. Okay, should I switch into Espeon, maybe? I wonder, wait, didn't Espeon faint? Well. Ouch. Oh yeah, and I'm just now noticing. Oops. I need to, oh, let me put my inputs here first, because the game's kind of slow. Can I do another secret power? I could probably do, like, Confused Ray or something like that. Let's just do this for now. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to the Pokemon fandom wiki, where I like getting PNGs of Pokemon, even though they initially come as WebPs. I need Suicune. What's a cool art of Suicune that I can link here? Oh, this is, this art style, yep, that's also Ranger Guardian Signs. That's the one that I used for Entei, right? Was it the Ranger Guardian Signs one that I used for Entei? Because if so, I can be consistent. Hold on, now I gotta search up Entei and find that one that I used before. And see if it was the Ranger Guardian Signs one down there. So the one that I yoinked was... No, it was a different one. One from the anime. Whoa, lag! This is the Guardian Signs Entei, which is pretty cool. Screw it, I'm going with the Guardian Signs art. It's cool. Whoa, I don't know what's going on with lag here now. My good gracious. Well, let's see here. And then, I'm gonna add image. I'm gonna call it Suicune1. And then, oh, I need to actually go into downloads first and convert these WebPs to the PNGs. Because, yeah, the Ranger Guardian Signs art here actually looks pretty cool. I played a couple of the Ranger games. I played Shadows of Almia and the original. I think I beat Shadows of Almia. I don't think I beat the original. I never played Guardian Signs, though. One day, it's another one of those things that one day I'll do it on this channel. Eventually. I'll eventually experience it. But yeah, this art for the Legendary Beasts is pretty cool, quite frankly. So yeah, if we get all 3 Legendary Beasts, which, yeah, it seems like it'll be at this point. Let's go with that, and then we have, like, the consistent art style for them. Stuff like that. That seems cool, right? Okay. Send out Floridator. Wait, Floridator. I gotta remember how it's pronounced. My goodness. Ever played Shadows of Almia but watched Jaden Animation's video on it? Boy, that game is hilarious. Does it get pretty wacky? I don't remember much about it. Like, it's been too long at this point. So, I remember having fun with it and stuff, though. Alright, and then we just call it here. Alright, meanwhile, I browse. And I grab Suicune. Like, look at this art. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool art. I like it. Very funny writing, like, actual good comedy. Huh. Well, I'll look forward to when we eventually get to it. Gosh dang it, the game's not going to give me much time to set this up then here, huh? Copy, paste, duplicate, call it Suicune 2. Ryder Nellis, someone please protect me. And then we add color correction as we do. Brightness down, set to like 90. Like that. Suicune 1 on top of Suicune 2. I said Suicune 1 on top of Suicune 2. There we go. And we move it over to create a shadow. But then I gotta make Entei the Guardian Signs art as well for consistency. It's probably not gonna be close enough to the same size if I just change its image to that one. Yeah, I have to readjust it. Which means I'm gonna delete Entei 2 and I'll just like redo it here. Is what I'll do. But yeah, so this is the Guardian Signs art for them. They're very colorful. They're very bright and vibrant. I like it. It's cool. It's not half bad here. We can have them clip out of the Pokeballs slightly. They're pretty big boyos after all. So that's Entei 1. And then paste duplicate. Call it Entei 2. And filters. Color correction. Brightness down. I said brightness down. 90%. How about move it behind? If it lets me. I might have to switch layouts and switch back so that it like reloads the scene and lets me do things. Wow. Nice image that it froze on for me there, and now it'll let me move things. Don't know why OBS does that sometimes. I guess OBS is perfect software with no issues whatsoever. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There we go, and then when eventually we get Raikou, then we can do that equivalent art, and then, you know, there'll be consistency with those. And they'll all be, like, pretty darn bright and vibrant there. It'll be cool, you know? But yeah. Yeah, Guardian Signs gives you flashbacks. The game was not for you. You didn't like that one? Not that one there. Glad to see you're still streaming. How goes the game? The game's going pretty alrighty here. We've been talking about all manner of things that we've been exploring around here. We, did a lot of rambling about the HT2D series and about Bravely Default. Is the case, those both. A lot about Bravely Default too, and a lot about Triangle Strategy. And a smidge about Octopath Traveler, like Live Alive and stuff like that. I think the actual pronunciation is like Live Alive, I don't know, but Live Alive sounds better there. Sister likes Ranger, she wants a new Ranger game? Could be interesting. Again, I think I beat the one, Shadows of Almia. I got like halfway through the first one, I never played Guardian Signs. I remember having fun, but I don't remember a whole lot about them. Honestly. It's been a while. I don't know if I might have some on my shelf. I'm not entirely certain, though. Not completely certain here. Alright. Time to go up to, like, the next big story event. Now that we've gone through, like, another whole round of trainers here. Yeah. That would certainly be something with, like, the Joy-Con there. Wait, isn't that really Ranger Danger? That's not a good thing to be playing with. You probably don't want to be playing with that. How's it going today, Frecky? How go things today in the world of the wolf? Yeah, imagine it was like that. If we ever did play Ranger on the technically, Ranger is another thing I have 1 hour of on the channel, and that's it because of an old 24-hour charity stream. So you can technically find part 1 and part 2 of a Ranger playthrough of the first game on my channel, and that's it because of that. And I just did that on PC and, like, with a mouse. And my goodness, doing circles with a mouse is actually, like, abysmal and so much harder than doing it on original hardware. And I don't have a 3DS capture card. I can stream 3DS games from my 3DS to my PC when it works. It doesn't always work. Nintendo DS games it doesn't let me do for some reason. And I really wouldn't want to point a camera at my DS, so, like, I don't know what else I would do. So if we ever do Ranger on this channel, then, like, is that just what I'm going to be subject to? It goes in pain and soreness. I get that. Relatable there, yeah. So what's going on at the station over here? Before that horrible boy can meddle anymore, I'll link up with Ein at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Oh, why do you have to chase me here? It's so unfair. This isn't good. I can't lead them to the lab. Is it the one out in the middle of the desert? If so, I already know where it is. You know? Is this the new Pokemon game people would talk about? It sure is. Is there any secret items over here first? There sure is! There absolutely is. Look at that. Yoink. Found 1 black glasses. The heck is black glasses? Can I check it here? Summon Celebi. The power of dark type moves. Ooh! What do you have right now? You have Quick Claw. Yes! Yes. Alright, well, I'm glad I yoinked that. Let's choose a side in the debate, Explorers DX or 5th PMD. I'm cool either way. Like, that's something that we talked about a little bit earlier this stream. Either way, I'm honestly down. You know? Either way is cool with me. This way in here. Like, if it was an Explorers DX, at least then I'd be like, okay, it's at least the quality of Rescue Team DX plus Explorers. AKA, this is going to be an absolutely amazing game no matter what. There might be a little bit of gray area in the form of, you know, a new Mystery Dungeon game. Like, what if it's another Gate situation or something like that? Part of me would be slightly worried. But, what if it's a really good situation, like Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon? And we also get introduced to, like, a whole new world of music, you know? Like, the music that... This is so awful. The music that Super Mystery Dungeon brought to the table, like, the Partners theme, and its leitmotif being used throughout the game, like with the second Dark Matter battle. So good! You know? I love it so much. One of these days, I'll redo the PSMD playthrough on the channel, because I never did the post-game content. As a brand new content creator, we did a playthrough of PSMD. So, you know, my quality was really awful and cringy and stuff like that. And I never did the post-game. That was the way that it was for my original PMD2 playthrough as well. So we've since remastered the PMD2 playthrough. We did a playthrough of it last year in, like, much better quality and actually showcasing all the story content. One day, I need to remaster my Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon playthrough as well. I need to do Gates at all. It's the one Mystery Dungeon game I haven't done at all. Unless you count the WiiWare things. And, like, redo my Super Mystery Dungeon playthrough, like we did the PMD2 one. Oh, you are so easy to dupe. See, the key for the Shadow Liner is right here. You didn't think I would really let you take our train? Bah! What for the gates? There's no way. I refuse to believe it. Bye-bye, and this time I mean it. Don't you dare forget about me. Because I have a whole bunch of memes in my Going Live folder for, like, various games, I have several for Gates. On that note, you want to see some for Gates? That I think kind of encapsulate how I feel here. Where's the one that I sent to Guzma recently? Where the heck was the here it is. It's a good one. Where's Display Capture 2? So you know. So you know. There's good old Gates to Infinity and stuff. Oh, man. At least it's not a bad game. It's just not great for Mystery Dungeon, you know, is a thing. It could have, you know, handled itself a lot better. Could be that with the 3SD shop going down, I don't believe they do that. You know, Mystery Dungeon isn't as popular as it used to be. Like, it's still popular enough to warrant making new titles, but it's not, like, uber popular like it was in the Explorers days. So, like, when they did the remake of Rescue Team DX, that begged the question of why would they remake a Rescue Team and not the most popular game in the whole series being Explorers, unless they plan to remake both. Which is evidence that I believe leads to the idea of there potentially being an Explorers remake. Why would they remake the least popular one, Gates? That's the one that has sold the worst out of all of them. It wouldn't make any sense. So Rescue Team DX kind of sets up for Explorers, and you know, Gates is also just like the least popular one. What the heck am I supposed to do now? So did she run out here somewhere? Or something like that? Like, what's going on here? So confused, man. Let me save. Let me save here. Maybe something happens when I head out here or something or other. But yeah. It's not uber popular thanks to Gates and the fact that franchise other than a remaster is practically abandoned as of today, considering the rumors may not be for long, but you know. I mean, it might... There hasn't been much in the way of new titles, but that doesn't mean that it's not selling well enough to warrant making new titles. Like, there hasn't been a single Pokémon Mystery Dungeon game that hasn't passed 1 million units sold. Which, you know, compared to the mainline titles, isn't anywhere near the same amount. But in terms of just, like, raw video game sales for, like, a spin-off thingamabob, is still, like, pretty good. So even though, like, the newer titles aren't as popular as, you know, things like Explorers back in the day, they still, like, have quite a bit of an audience. Like, I'm fairly certain that Super Mystery Dungeon was, like, 1.5 million units. Like, that's still nothing to scoff at. It still has enough to warrant making new titles. So, is a thing gonna happen out here? I'm so confused. I'm gonna look back at that guide here. This is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, here's all the doodles down there. I'm heading to the station, see Venus and a couple of Cypher peons talking, get the black glasses. Exit the train and you'll find Venus and the peons taunting you. Venus, please follow her, and on the ground of the station sign you'll find the subway key. Oh. Go back to the train, good one. I saw, like, the water effects. I saw a few effects around. Oh. So, she dropped it on the way out. Oh. I could just reload the game and I'll have, like, saved in there. It's this one, right? Yeah, forward. This is so dumb. This system here. It's so silly. Excuse me. Okay, this way we go. But yeah. I think PMD was always like Chunsup's Cash Cow. It was the one game they could guarantee they could sell while they made their niche. Yeah, you heard amazing anime visual novels. Danganronpa, I believe it was there. Another thing that's on my list of, like, I'd be curious to try it one day. Because I've heard good things about it. This away we go. Away we go here. Off on a magical adventure. I've been streaming for close to 5.5 hours here. It's pretty crazy. Eventually I will just be like, yeah, I've had enough of the battles and rambling and stuff here. I'm gonna go get food. But I can still go for a little while, yeah, here. I don't know how long it's gonna end up being. Get some food and get some good sleep to head off to this esports convention tomorrow. And stuff. See what's going on there. So there's a thing here. Was it this? I thought that was just a water splash of, like, dripping from, gosh dang it, man. One of the reasons I was debating about going yesterday was because one of the tournaments they had going on yesterday was the Smash one. The one game that I do play, like, semi-competitively. But it was not happening. After that late night editing of Peculiar Potions. No chance. Apparently one of the tournaments they have going on tomorrow is Mario Kart. That might be fun to play for shits and giggles, you know. Okay, subway key. Yeah. That might be part of the reason why I haven't got many releases as of late. Also, given Nintendo Paper Mario stuff going on, they may be finding it difficult to make a good story. What, because they worry about competition with, like, the unparalleled storytelling ability of Paper Mario? Like, I haven't played Origami King, but I would press X to doubt. I'm confused by what this means. I assume you just mean, like, you know, like, in terms of RPG stuff. Had rules against creating unique characters? That's what you mean? I'm not sure I understand. It applies to Pokemon as well. Well, At least Nomad, the Ampharos, the Dashing Wanderer here will live on in our hearts even. Even more new characters like that can't be made. Whoa. Magnetized subway. A real possible technology. As a matter of fact. Okay. And then, so we're in the lab now, I guess? Didn't think there'd be anything secret over here, but I want to check anyway. Oh my good gracious. Why would you give a companion collision? It's so dumb. Maglevs are cool. Is that just like the proper name for those kinds of trains? Next evolution in rail tech. It is pretty cool then. So I guess that's the proper name for it then. Oh, how's it going? Just getting off shift? Huh? Was only Venus supposed to be coming today? Huh? I've seen your faces somewhere. That's it, the blacklist. You're Harmononia. How do you get down here? Oh, this one too. Can't let these two get into the Shadow Pokemon lab. The run is so silly. The Mario Origami team couldn't make unique characters that looked like Mario characters or modify the Mario characters' designs. Really? Think characters from early Paper Mario games like Goomba with goggles, forget their name. We did Paper Mario like a year and a half ago. I should know it. I know that there's Koops. I know Goombella from Thousand Year Door because I played Thousand Year Door like so many times growing up. But original Paper Mario I've only played the one time there. I think. My god! Michael Bay. They aren't allowed because Goombas don't have goggles. Why? I guess that would make sense, they're Mortis. I suppose this is something that I did know, so it makes sense that you would be the person to know about that kind of yoink! Perfect. Oh, a U-disc. I can use that to bring the UFO a different way, I think, right? I use that to make the UFO go upside down. I don't know. Alright, who blew something up in here? Ah, take that and weep. You'll never be able to chase us now. Really? You just blew up your own facility? You couldn't have just, like, locked the door? I mean, what do I know about keeping intruders out, but, well, I think I was overdoing things a little. It's too late now. Come on, let's skedaddle. Okay, so they questioned it too. If Nintendo's doing a similar thing to Pokemon spin-offs, that may explain the lack of new games, or heck, even Super's final boss not being a Pokemon. Maybe. I assume that'd be the Pokemon company that would have, like, the say and control over that rather than Nintendo. Like, I don't know how much control Nintendo has over in Pokemon, considering Nintendo, like, really fleshes out their games a lot of the time. If it's not, like, a cheap re-release. Like, for new original titles, they typically really take the time to flesh out their games. Whereas look at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like, Pokemon is just off in their own world doing their own thing, which leads me to believe that it's probably the Pokemon company that, you know, is acting very different as its own separate entity there. So what was the item that I got there? You know? Yeah, we shall see. Maybe.